Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between emerald hills and golden fields, there lived a kind-hearted healer named Dr. Regan. He was not only loved for his wisdom in curing ailments, but also for the gentleness with which he tended to even the poorest of souls. With him lived his bright and spirited daughter, Sophie, who was clever beyond her years, but often careless with her responsibilities. One morning, Sophie's teacher scolded her gently. "Sophie, why are your scrolls unfinished?" "I forgot, teacher. I'm sorry," she replied with her head bowed. Though Sophie was as quick as lightning with her sums and knowledge, she often failed to write them down. "How did you solve it?" the teacher asked one day. "I don't need to write," Sophie said confidently, solving a riddle faster than any other child. The teacher, though impressed, sent word to her father, "Your daughter is gifted, Master Healer, if only she were more disciplined." That evening, under the amber glow of a lantern, Dr. Regan looked at his daughter with love and concern. "Sophie, life in this world can be full of trials. You are brilliant, but brilliance alone is not enough. You must learn responsibility." Sophie frowned. "Did you get me the bicycle you promised?" Dr. Regan sighed. "I had to tend to someone who needed me. I'm sorry." Just then, a messenger arrived, breathless. "Master Healer, Farmer James has collapsed in his field." Without a moment's hesitation, Dr. Regan rushed to help. It turned out to be a false alarm, but tests were needed in the city. Dr. Regan, as always, offered to help, even giving his own gold coins for the journey. "You give your treasures to others instead of earning from them," his friend chided. But the healer simply smiled. "Some things matter more than gold." At home, Sophie refused to do her homework. "I don't feel like it," she said. Later that night, her mother gently said, "Your teacher sees a great future for you, perhaps as a healer like your father." "I will decide what I want to be," Sophie declared. But fate was about to teach Sophie a lesson she would never forget. A storm fell upon the land, and Dr. Regan, while fetching rare herbs from the city, was caught in a terrible accident. Villagers gathered in sorrow. "He saved my daughter's life last year and never asked for anything," one said, offering coins. "He healed my child," said another. "It is our turn to heal him." The villagers pooled their meager savings and sent Dr. Regan to the city. At the hospital, Sophie wept. "Please, Mother, let me stay." "No, child," said her mother. "Your father would want you to take your test. He is a fighter, and he will return." When Sophie returned, a kind neighbor handed her a bowl of soup. "This will ease your heart," she said. "It always did mine." Days passed, and news came that Dr. Regan was healing. That night, Sophie whispered to her father's sleeping form, "I promise I will never complain again. I will become responsible. I will become a healer, just like you wished." From that day, Sophie changed. She rose with the sun, helped the village nurse, and cared for the sick and injured. Though still a child, she washed wounds and offered comfort with hands gentler than silk. And then one day, Dr. Regan returned, weary but smiling. "Where is Sophie?" he asked. In the healer's hut, Sophie stood, handing out herbs and helping the nurse. "Daddy," she cried, throwing her arms around him, "I'm so sorry for being selfish. I now understand why you gave so much to others. I want to be just like you." Dr. Regan kissed her forehead. "You don't have to be like me, Sophie. Be who you wish to be." "But I want to be a healer," she said. "When I see people smile because they are well, it fills my heart with joy. I will become a doctor." I promise. Dr. Regan's heart swelled with pride. "My darling, I love you." And from that day onward, Sophie walked her father's path with pride. The villagers often whispered that the healer's daughter would someday build a great house of healing on the hill, where no one would ever be turned away. And so they all lived with hope, love, and healing ever after. The end.
I hope it's a good story. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and share.